Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here today. And my good friend Marlenea Johnson is back with us. And today we're talking about Lakshmi's golden grid. So you're definitely going to want to pay attention. You might want to take some notes as well. Grab some water, have some water handy. It's going to be a high vibe call. And of course, whenever we're talking about Lakshmi, it's about prosperity and abundance and wealth, right? So we're going to be talking to Marlenea about how we're also talking about sacred mandalas and how she came about to start creating her own sacred mandalas and how they can enhance the positive energy in your home and office. And once these mandalas are in their proper place, the golden energy of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, begins to flow through the area. And once, when Lakshmi's energy flows through any area, it uplifts everything and everybody in the space. Okay, so we're going to talk about that and so much more. We're going to be taking your questions. And of course, we always do some sort of energetic process when it comes to these calls, and especially with Marlenea, where there's always high vibe energy, frequencies, and vibrations flowing through the call, and she's always going to share some as well. And so for those of you who don't know Marlenea, she's been on our show many times, one of our favorite guests, one of our favorite speakers, and we always have so much fun. And she's a self-taught, internationally known master manifester, an abundant life coach, a motivational speaker, a light worker, an intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant angel channeler. And you'll find her speaking on global platforms such as these, hosting her own radio show, producing music, teaching and training individuals and large groups of people daily. She's really busy, always creating new things all the time. So it's wonderful. She's the creator of her own universe, helping thousands of conscious beings manifest the life of their dreams through an array of her golden key energetic processes. Marlenea has assisted over 20,000 people worldwide, and she meets them on the level they are at and elevates them at the speed they are ready to experience. The goal is to empower them to easily manifest their heart's desires and thrive, living a life of infinite possibilities. So recently she was guided to share her sacred mandalas, and she received the divine instructions to create her sacred mandalas during a meditation and channeling session. Since then, Marlenea has used them primarily for her own use, which have massively helped her manifest her dream life. And now she's sharing them with us here on this show. And I think it's the first time that Marlenea is sharing them with us here, or anywhere for that matter. So I'm excited to find out more about these sacred mandalas, find out how we can use them in our lives to increase not just the flow of wealth, but abundance and prosperity and joy. All right, so Marlenea, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Lara. Once again, the joy has hit us again here.
Yes.
It's part of my life right now. I can't stop laughing. So,
well, yeah, because right before we went live, we were doing some funny stuff. My husband was, matting my face with a napkin because I'm like, I'm glowing, I'm shiny, I was shiny, this and that. So he was like kind of taking care of me before we started. So it was kind of funny. And then as it is even now, it's like, I'm still kind of glowing.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's, it's a universal, light shining down.
There you go. And I have my handy dandy fan that always helps. And this also raises the vibration on each of the calls because it's not just for me cooling myself, but it's also to flow the energies, higher vibrations through the call. So just receive and enjoy. And all right, so Marlenea, we are talking today about Lakshmi's golden grid. We're going to be talking about sacred mandalas. Some people may not even know who Lakshmi is. It's possible, right?
True, yeah. It's wild how I found out, actually, but I was chanting years ago, and I had no idea that I was chanting to Lakshmi and using, sacred language, and all of a sudden, money would start coming. Mm-hmm. And I would chant that randomly. It would just come out of my mouth at any time, and money would show up. And I'm like, oh. And then, years later, I learned that it was Lakshmi that I was chanting to, the goddess of wealth. And I said, wow, this is amazing. So sometimes you don't even know what your being is doing for you. Okay. So sometimes you're crying and it's releasing years of, just stress. So guys, it's okay to cry, and let that stress out, and then your body just heals itself, you know. So dealing with Lakshmi is very powerful energy. So as we're engaged in this call right now, Lakshmi's here with Lakshmi's team, and your team and my team of angels and guides are here, okay, along with everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this big, huge group of energetic beings of light just, you know, surrounding us in this big global circle of protection and love and light and joy. So wherever I am, joy is with me. So I bust out laughing at little things, and it's just like this joy. Money follows joy. I was looking at my initials, and funny as that is, MJ,
Right.
money, joy, money, joy. I'm like, wow. So it all adds up. It's amazing, you know. But I want to let everyone know that as you're on the call, as Alara was saying, your vibration, no matter what it was 5 seconds ago, has lifted already. And by the end of the call, you too are going to have a very high vibrational state of being. So enjoy the ride.
Absolutely. And I just want to share really quickly, for those of you who don't know, Lakshmi is an Indian goddess. You can see her picture here. The goddess of fortune, prosperity, beauty, wealth, you know, and she is the consort of Vishnu. So Vishnu is the preserver of the universe, right? And so Lakshmi is his consort partner, right? And so I have several pictures of Lakshmi in my house, you know. So on my altar, there's one, and then there's another one. I have a wall hanging of Lakshmi, and then there's another one. There's another picture somewhere in the kitchen of Lakshmi. So it's, you know, one of the goddesses that I work with a lot as well. So I just wanted to share for those of you who may not know who Lakshmi is. She's very powerful, and not just about wealth, you know, and prosperity, but also beauty, harmony in the home, grace, you know, and so much more.
Yeah, and I want to share this. In one of my rooms that I decorated without even knowing, that Lakshmi likes gold and a garnet, okay, because it's royalty.
Yeah.
I went in that room and I said, well, it needs curtains. So I went and got the curtains for the windows. And then I was like, well, I want to tie back the curtains. I ended up getting like really solid gold butterflies. Butterflies mean new life. And for some reason, I am always drawn to be in that room. And it was like so comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I can sleep in here. I can dream, meditate, dance, sing, you know, get energized in that room. And then I found out, you know, the colors that she's really drawn to is gold and the garnet. So then I'm like, no wonder why she had me decorate that room like
There
this.
you go. Yep, yeah. Absolutely.
That's
awesome.
Amazing.
So let's talk about the mandalas and what they are and how you started to like what made you. I know you channeled them in a meditation, but really, what was going on in your life at that time that you were inspired to create those mandalas?
Well, I'm going to go back for several years. I believe my creativity with painting began when I was about 4 years old and lived with my grandmother, and she used to take me down to the edge of the river, and we would collect these big river rocks and bring them up to her yard, and we would paint them together. And that's where I believe this creativity began, because all through my life I would go get rocks, I would paint them. I started painting angels, you know, and hanging them throughout my home, and people started bringing me, you know, different things to do, to paint, create. I said, wow. So recently I decided I would share these mandalas with you, because a couple years ago I was meditating and saying, like, what else can I add to my own space here that I moved into that can really amp up the vibration more, because I work with feng shui and keep a pretty neat, tidy home. And so the energy flows here pretty good. And then I'm like, I would like it to be amped up. And as I was meditating, I got a download of pictures of these beautiful, geometric shapes. And then they had golden stars just going all around them. And I said, wow, that's pretty awesome. So I got downloaded with how to create them, which one goes where in my home. So as I finished them, it took a while now. They're not, real quick to do. They take you a while to create them just right. And then I sensed angels were coming. Lakshmi was coming to assist me. I was guided to put them in frames and then hang them in a certain area. Each one has its own little spot and facing certain directions here. And once I did that, okay, about a couple hours later, I started receiving blessings, I'll call them. All kinds of different things were happening. And recently, I amped up a couple more and put them somewhere else in the house. And I started receiving more business, more invites to speak on summits, and also a couple invitations to go out on dates. And so I'm saying, wow, this is really something. So I wanted to share them because I felt guided recently to share them with the public, okay? Because we have done, so much work together. We have come to, a level where it's like we're plateaued. And the energy, especially in this month, is to really get serious, okay, and set a goal and take action. And I was like, okay, we need to help the people take some action without really using much energy, because it's tiring, clearing and cleansing and all that, and beautifying ourselves all the time. So I was guided to share these, and then with utilizing these and the feng shui bagua map and everything, decluttering our space, because Lakshmi really, really likes a clear space to let her energy flow in. So it's going to be a little work, everybody, and that's okay. But that's for your own good when you do, the cleansing in your home space. Because I was, told, and it's really true, two things. One, it's biblical, that you don't put old wine in a new wine vase, right? And just like when you take a shower, you're cleansing yourself. You don't get out and put your dirty clothes back on, right? Yeah. So we don't want to bring Lakshmi's energy into our home and expect wealth, and it's filthy, right? Or you just don't care. You just flop them anywhere. See, that will bring more negative energy. It'll backfire. So we want to really work in a systematic, way, where it's divinely orchestrated by our entire council. Okay. So that's mostly what happened, Alara, is like, it's time to share these with people so that they can also experience what I want to call is miraculous things happening, blessings happening, abundance. Your health is better. You got more energy. You feel motivated, right? Because, we've got certain energies in our home, right? Right. Now, they could have been left there, right, from eons ago, from old tenants or old owners or visitors that stayed over. And so when we bring the mandalas in, the mandalas start to clear that energy out and like rejuvenate it. And it's just, when they're all in place, they all just flow through your space. So when you come in from, the outside, you're getting washed right off. And then your vibration goes up. All right. So now if we go out in public and we come back in, we're bringing in that energy from outside, right? And adding it into whatever energies are already here. And then we're trying to, say, I need to go to sleep, and you can't.
Right.
Or something feels heavy and you can't get rid of it. So you come on a call like this and you say, what's my blockage, and all that. And we won't have to really be doing that as much when we
Awesome.
use.
Good. We don't want any more blocks that are in the way of our abundance, our prosperity, our wealth, and creating the life that we desire. We don't want any more of those blocks.
Exactly. And that's my goal, is to empower everybody and get us back into our own, our own being, where we are powered up and positive mindset. All right. And when we set a goal, we got the motivation and energy to just go for it and not feel fear anymore. Because fear has stopped us all in our tracks one way or another.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to get rid of fear. Now, Lakshmi will assist us in removing fear as well, and give us inspiration. Because I will wake up with inspiration and I'm like, wow, where'd that thought come from? And I write it down immediately. All right. Or I get a new song or a meditation, or something that happens at least twice a day now. It's like, yay. I'm excited because I'm a life path 5, so I am everywhere. I can be doing 20 things at once and enjoying it.
Nice. I love that. And that's the thing. It's like, life is about enjoying your life, right? It's not about struggle. And so Lakshmi also assists with you having more ease in your life, having more grace in your life, having, in the abundance of all things, not just of wealth and prosperity, right? Well, not just wealth and money, I'm going to say prosperity.
Yeah, it's also, really related to your health, your mental health, right? So however your mental state of being is how your life is, right?
Right.
So if you're sad, everything looks terrible, feels terrible, nobody loves you, right? And then your chakras are off, you're out of balance, life stinks. And so you're saying that out to the universe, and then it's bringing it back to you with more of it. So we want to change that back to the joy of living. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
No matter what state you're in right now, that can change.
Yeah.
Okay. As quickly as you allow it to, by smiling, number one. Okay. Even when you're in pain, just make a smile. It shifts your energy. It raises your endorphins. It starts healing. Okay.
Right.
Laughter is good medicine. Okay. So we all are going to experience some things in our life, right, that we don't want, and we want to hurry up and get rid of them and all that. But I say, thank you for showing up. Now I can look into the root and get rid of the root. Okay. So that's what we do. And I know you, Alara, you go to the root.
Absolutely. You have to, because, it's not about the surface stuff anymore, right? It's really is about getting to the root, getting to the core issues and clearing those out the best we can. So I also wanted to mention really quickly, too, that we will be taking live caller questions. So if you do have questions for Marlena, you can raise your hand, or you can type your question in the chat as well. So, and the questions should be around what specifically, Marlena?
Well, they can ask, questions about the Mandalas, feng shui, also like, if they would, if they're having a problem in their life, like a certain block that is stubborn, we can address that today, because that's why we're here.
Yeah. Awesome.
We're here to address these stubborn issues and assist these beautiful people here to clear them and change that, shift it. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Awesome. So I wanted to also get more clarity on what you mean by Lakshmi's golden grid. What is that, and how can we tap into that and, use that for our benefit?
Well, Lakshmi, okay, is the goddess of wealth. Wealth is golden. All right. And so when Lakshmi is in your presence, in your space, hanging around you, you will start having a golden frequency energy around you, like I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it radiates around me and circles around to the people where I am. And so their energy starts shifting. Golden opportunities start showing up. It's hard to really explain her energy other than it's very powerful, loving, radiant, positive, glowing. So it glows gold.
Mm-hmm.
So even the photos that you show, if you looked at them long enough, you would see the golden aura around it.
Mm.
So she has like a golden aura around her,
Right.
and her team that works with her, um, when they come in on golden stars.
Mm-hmm.
They just float into the room on these golden stars. That's the only way to really
Oh,
describe them.
sorry, somebody's sharing the screen. Hold on one
Yeah, I
second.
see that. Take a tour. Where do you want us to tour to?
1 second. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yay.
Ew.
It's like that was weird for a second. So there's a question from Linda. How do we gather this glowing golden energy and be able to carry it forward daily?
Okay, well, that's where my mandalas come in. Um, when you have your set of them, they become yours. And Lakshmi begins to clear energy for you and fill each space in your home, um, office, wherever you have them, um, apartment, with golden light rays and frequency energy. That energy will stay
Mm-hmm.
in that space, and you are then marinating in it. So as long as you marinate in Lakshmi's energy, okay, and she upgrades these mandalas as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I go in and upgrade them once a month as guided. Um, yeah. So when you're in that energy of Lakshmi, okay, and you can meditate with each mandala, setting a certain intention, okay. So if your intention is to, you know, um, create a business, all right, and you have that certain mandala and it's in its right space, then you can meditate with that mandala's energy. Lakshmi is present. You can ask Lakshmi for that, certain intention, and you meditate on that. Okay. You can play some beautiful music. Also, there's a MP3 that comes along with these to work very well with them. So that golden energy comes upon you and fills your auric field up and your space all around you. So then wherever you go, that golden energy frequency is just with you. And it's amazing. It's amazing how that works. I never realized it, but people were coming up to me and they're saying, wow, you have a golden glow around you. I see stars. I'm like, yes. So it just started, you know, manifesting in my life suddenly. It wasn't like I meditated and asked for it, but it began years back also with the angel visiting me and pouring the golden stars on me. And then all of a sudden I got rid of depression instantly and became very positive,
Mm-hmm.
and my life's healing work began. So now I'm into, really creating the best, highest vibrational products for people where they work. Okay, because I test them on myself, number one, and then I notice the people around me, or my clients, or family, or people that visit, they could come in sad and whatever, and leave really laughing, you know. And I said, see that? So the joy is here. You're going to get joy, okay? And it's going to be like your set point. So if you're, you know, scared and fearful, or you're down, you feel like, you know, you got bad luck or cursed, or, you know, entities are bugging you, whatever, this will shift, because the energy is coming from the universe. Okay. And once we're in sync with the universe, everything is possible.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
ask and it shows up.
True. Very true. So Linda's asking, so it clears, so Lakshmi's golden energy clears up the dense energies in your space and around your aura as well, within you and your aura.
Yes, it does. Yes. Yes, she does. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Awesome. Good. And so what can the listeners and watchers take away today? Like, what can we do for them today to clear up their energy fields a little bit, to have them experience a little bit of the golden energies of Lakshmi?
Okay, well, first of all, let's all get comfortable, and just close your eyes, and if you're able to just lie your hands upward on your lap, okay? And just get really like comfortable inside your own body, number one. A lot of people are hanging halfway out of their body because they don't want to deal with what's going on. So I'm going to call on your angels and your higher self now to work here and begin to bring in a powerful energy that's only unique for each individual here, okay, including myself and Alara, bringing in the highest energy vibration allowed right now for you and anyone who is struggling right now. We're going to begin to remove the energetic frequency of struggle. There's a lot of strugglers here, struggling to believe, struggling to get out of debt. A lot of that energy here today. There's a fear of the unknown, a fear of not enough money, bills going up, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to call in Lakshmi and Lakshmi's team to form a beautiful golden ray around each and every one of us, protecting us right now, clearing us of all negative influences, thoughts, energetics, any vibrations, any frequencies that are unlike the universe's positive energy right now, clearing that, cleansing it, purifying us, filling our aura, first of all with us. I want you to take your energetic finger in your mind and draw a nice golden circle around yourself. That is your bubble, your aura. Now that you're inside that bubble, we're going to call in the golden energy to fill your bubble, to fill your auric space right now to maximum capacity where it's about to burst. The sides are just bursting with gold, bursting with joy, bursting with love, bursting right now with all the goodness of the universe, all the blessings just bursting. And your aura is just, wow, it is radiating right now. There is gold and light inside each and every person, permeating out right now, clearing out all dark energies, entities, attachments, anywhere you are clinging on to somebody else or something else. We're cutting you free right now. Archangel Michael's coming in to cut the cords right now and to cut each one of us free from all the past, from yesterday, from 5 minutes ago, clearing our thoughts, clearing now everything that doesn't support us from this moment on in our journeys. And outside of our aura, there are several angels. They are standing all around our aura, holding hands and moving around in a clockwise position. So you have your aura moving, and the angels are moving energy. So it's going in two directions, basically. It's going from top to bottom, side to side, and it's going all around us in a big circle like a hula hoop. And that energy is just going to continue moving, clearing and freeing up your space, bringing you back into your empowerment. Yeah. And allowing you to feel freedom, peace, feeling alert, aware, alive. Anyone in pain right now? We are turning off your pain. You have physical pain in your body from your negative emotions. We're shutting that part off now and bringing in healing energy through your body where it's needed most, and in through your emotions, clearing all that trauma, the echo of the trauma, the patterns of it, the beliefs that you got to have this thing for some reason. We clear it now and release you from that slavery and that bondage. We are filling you now with a new sense of purpose. And we're going to ask that Lakshmi begin to guide you, gently guide you and push you forward into your divine callings and your destiny, and bring you out with riches and wealth, abundance, joy, good health, good relationships, better business. Oh, a higher vibration right now. Activating it now. In the present and in the future. And so it is, and so it will always be.
Thank you so much for that, magical Marlena. That was phenomenal.
Yeah. We could go on all day, but you know, we want to be kind here.
That was amazing. Oh my goodness. And you know what the miracle is that, you know, I just donated $3 to you last night. I didn't have much more because I felt so much, you know, spiritual warfare on my finances. And, you know, after I read your message, it totally uplifted my entire paradigm. And, you know, I just thank you so much because the bondage really is lifting. And I'm really thankful that you really solidified that for me, and nobody can take that away at any time.
That's right. And then Alara will send out a replay so we can all just marinate in that beautiful energy.
Awesome.
Incredibly priceless. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I was just gonna say that was beautiful. That was wonderful. So I'm glad they piped in. But yeah, that was so nice. And you know, automatically what it does do is lighten you up, right? So that you, and you know, for me it means heat, you know, and for I was yawning through the whole thing as well. So as you all know,
there she goes again.
Yeah. When I'm yawning, it usually means that the energy is moving. Okay, and for me, when I'm feeling hot, it means energy is moving. It's not resistance. It's more of the energy is moving and flowing through me.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah, lots of energy flowing. So it's awesome. Thank you. And this, and again, just that little process is going to help to shift your energy, your mindset, the way that you're feeling about your current situation as well. So yes, you can definitely go back and listen to it again, you know, on the replay for sure. You know, whenever you're in that mode of fear or doubt or lack and scarcity, go back and listen to that to lift you up.
Definitely. And I feel the urge to light a golden candle. So as you're talking, I'm going to be doing that and allow the golden candle to just burn throughout the rest of the day here, because I never blow them out.
Yeah, me neither. It's one of those things I don't do.
I was trained to buy the little ones, so the tea lights, things like that. That way, there you have them burn for a short time. So in case you need to run out the door, you don't have to blow them out and worry about them causing some kind of problem in the house. So I'm going to light one now for everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. And so, so as Marlenea is lighting the candle, I just want to ask all of you as well. It's like, so now that we've done that process, do you feel lighter? Do you feel as if, more empowered to move forward with, with your journey, with your situation, whatever it happens to be? And, if not, is there some burning question that you have for Marlenea that we can clear up for you now? Right? You may not now, because that was just such a beautiful process and we're so inspired by it now, working with Lakshmi, and her team, who are going to be continuing to work with us. If we call
Ma'am, may I ask a question, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to ask the amazing, magical Marlenea, about as far as my energy leaks and me feeling victimized by all of these intense principalities and elite of energy vampires that are really great at the black magic money system. If she would be able to, help me to learn to, just be able to stand in my grace and not just feed into that, because, that is what my default is.
Yeah. So number one, the process we just did to get you back into your own body and your state of empowerment. Okay. Because nobody has the right to invade our space, okay, or take our power. So don't give your power away anymore, all right? Stand your ground. Also, I would suggest utilizing the angels to protect your, home at every corner, the roof, and the front door, back door, okay? Every night, I say like Psalm 91, okay? Other people just, have certain different rituals they do. I take, pretty much an hour to go through a lot of my processes before bed. And then sometimes in the middle of the night, I get woken up to, do some work for somebody, which is okay with me. But in your case, it's like you're afraid of whatever, okay? If you turn out the light, it's dark. If you turn on the light comes on, the darkness leaves. So bring in the light, more light into your space. If you're scared at night, leave a light on. Put some beautiful music on. Something that, picks your energy up, clears your mind from worrying about what they're going to do to you next or whatever that fear is. It seems to be that, like, they have some power over you and you're afraid of them. So we want to utilize Archangel Michael, okay? And you can also use Mother Mary, who's very powerful in getting rid of, negative energies, entities, vampires, things like that. You want to keep your energy. You want to stay inside your aura, stay inside your bubble, all right? Practice that, what we just did, okay? And you become very empowered, very alert, that you are in your own body and you're in your own bubble and no one can come into that bubble unless you let them in, all right? And I refuse to let them in. That's my bubble. Okay.
Yeah. What about, Marlenea, what about like your own, thoughts, so I guess sometimes those negative thoughts are not yours either, but, like sometimes we have a habit of having the same thought, the same patterns come up every couple of months, or every time we're in a situation, the same patterns come up? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. Sometimes, yeah, the what I call the spirits of the air, okay, which are being transferred from, negative energies. That's one thing. And two, could be a trauma from your childhood,
Mm-hmm.
okay, which gets triggered by something similar. Okay, a certain sound, a smell, a word,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that happens too. Or you have a similar experience, okay, in your adult life. And so that fear comes up, panic starts coming, those negative thoughts rolling around in your mind. I have chosen to shut them off, all right? And I say, you're not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Go back where you came from. And they're learning that I'm not their candidate, okay? So that's what you have to do. Take back your own power when you know that that is definitely not God's source talking to you. It is not an holy angel talking to you, okay? When they're bringing you fear and worry and all that stuff, or disgusting thoughts. That's when you got to get strong and say, that's not my thought, shut up, all right, and get out of here. That way they get the message that you are not available to them. Okay. I don't know why okay, I had to clear my screen and started scanning something. But anyway, you do not want to entertain them.
Right.
Okay. For very long. And if you're around certain people, and every time you're around that person or that group, and you go home and you feel yucky,
Mm-hmm.
and you have negative thoughts coming, then you realize that that group of people is not your group, okay, to be around. Sometimes, yes, it's family members and we need to visit, and vice versa. So before you go, you zip up your energy and protect yourself. Do not engage in their drama and gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Smile. All right. Excuse yourself if you have to go clear your energy again. It only takes a minute to go into the restroom and close your eyes and fill yourself up with golden light, peace. All right. And the negative energies, entities, demons, whatever you want to call them, run from the light.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't like joy. I love joy. Okay. They do not like it when we are on a call like this, because we are positive light beings, and they try to interfere or cut us off or do something or make people hang up or whatever they try to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the light always wins.
Yes.
Okay.
True.
So all of us, okay, are engaged in this noise. Okay. It's positive or it's negative noise all day and night. All right. So choose to shut off the negative noise. Choose to laugh more, celebrate, bring more light into your life. Change the shows you're watching on TV. Shut the news off. Okay. Don't engage in the drama, gossip, complaining, judging. We have nothing to do with darkness.
Yeah, some people might think, well, that's not really anything like energy wise, but it is. It makes a huge difference. It really makes a difference in your energy field, in your space, when you're not focusing on all that stuff. So it might seem simple, it might seem silly, but no, it's really not. It makes a huge difference. So I was just going to share really quickly a question from Betty. So Betty says, I got a Lakshmi statue and have never been able to put her up. I wonder now if the reason why is that my condo is overstuffed with some old energy from my mom's stuff and also energy of the past. I just could not get rid of it. Oh, please don't get rid of it for years. But now I'm slowly releasing it. So can Lakshmi help me with clearing, or do I need to wait until the space is very clear to put her out?
No, you could, first of all, let me see. You're in a condo, right?
Yeah.
Center. Okay. Yeah, find the center of the condo, okay? And that's where you want to start clearing the house from, in your case, okay? So if you clean that room first, all right? The center area. Begin in a space, a small space, but in the center, okay? And yeah, there's a couple of negative portals there as well. So, yeah, working with the feng shui, yeah, that would help a lot to remove it. And there's a lot of dust. I'm picking up a lot of dust. So dust is also stagnant energy.
Mm-hmm.
And when we clean and dust something, like, you know, if you got statues, knickknacks, shelves, stuff like that, and you take, you know, a weekend and you say, I'm going to dust these statues off and wash them and whatever, and rearrange them a little bit, you'll notice how much better that room feels.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So maybe it's as simple as that.
Clutter bugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and so, but Betty, maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe you just need to do a little bit of decluttering or dusting in your space, and just, you know, move the stuff around and ask the statue again. It's like, so where would you like to be? You know?
Yeah.
But don't get rid of her.
Lakshmi, for her case, is center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what room that is, and she does.
Awesome. Good.
But yeah, you'll be guided to exactly where to place that beautiful statue, number one. And then two, working with my packages here, you will get benefits that you won't believe, okay? It will train you up, show you what to do exactly for your space, all right? Yeah, we don't want to see you on TV where they come in and start rearranging your stuff to the front lawn, right?
No.
What do you call that thing? Hoarders. So
Hoarders. Yeah.
yeah, just to bring light to it. But sometimes you got someone else's energy and they're gone from the, you know, earth, and we need to pack it up, okay? And if you got a shed or something, just to get it out of the house, okay?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to depart with it, okay? They're not going to get mad at you. I mean, you know, I don't even like to have their items in my home because it brings sadness, you know, if I have to look at it. That's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yep. But Betty, you might want to keep some of that stuff because it's your mother's, but just see, you know, does it want to be in that space or not? Does it want to be in a different space? Does it want to be packed up? Talk to your stuff, okay? So there's a comment here from Jillian, and Jillian says, thank you, Marlena. You have helped me so much since last year. I've sold my home and have gotten out of a substantial debt. And now she says, I'm feeling stuck in my physical body and not being able to shed some pounds. Do you have any advice?
Yes. Stuffed emotions, okay, from the past, all right? So all that stress and worry from years and years and years, we stuff down the energy. Then we start stuffing our face, okay? Or we are so depressed we don't move a lot. Mm-hmm. So our body, you know, it just retains the weight, all right? Mm-hmm. And it's also a protection mechanism in some people's cases to keep, they feel like they're safe from some kind of hurt they went through. So they feel, if I don't look so good, then I won't have to deal with that kind of date again or relationship again. They won't like me. They won't look at me. So there's all kinds of reasons, you know, for that. And so in your case, how do you say her name? Jillian. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're going to start running some healing frequency and into your backbone. Yeah, I'm hearing you need to get a backbone and stand up for yourself. So we're going to send healing right now through your digestive system and healing of the womb. Okay, there was trauma while you were in the womb, and there's a resistance here and a blockage that you put up yourself. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I keep hearing, I don't want to go home. Inner child yelling. So there's some reason you don't want to go home as a child. Maybe abuse or something. But whatever that is, if you're willing to release it now and let it go, then we can bring in some deep inner healing into that womb and clear that time frame now. And it runs through your grandmother's side as well. So we're going to clear that for all the women on that side now. Trial and error coming up, like you tried this and tried that and nothing's worked. And that's because of this issue. So we would, yeah, definitely want to utilize the mandalas today for you to help you out. Yeah, so how are you feeling? You can write in or call in, whatever you can do, and let us know. The healing will keep working on you.
And anybody else who resonated with any of that, you know, because I felt the energy moving.
Yeah.
And so Jillian's saying she has tears now.
Okay, well, that's good. Let the healing flow. Never hold back your tears, people, whether they're happy or sad or almost. You're not sure, you know, those kind of tears.
Mm-hmm.
We all been there.
Yeah.
There's 3 kinds of tears. So happy, sad, and oh my God, it could be, you know. Is it real? Yeah.
Yeah, she says it definitely feels like it was a protection from the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like your inner child was yelling out, I don't want to go. And you were kicking your feet, you know, as a little kid would do. Mm-hmm. And we're in control by somebody else. Somebody else is controlling us. Yeah. Saying, you're going to do what I want you to do. So you feel abused, right? So we also have Lisa energy for her too, which is awesome. See, we never know what we're going to do. We only know that the universe is taking care of all of us. Now, I'm the opposite, where I was struggling to gain back my weight after trauma. Okay. Mm-hmm. And my pants are finally fitting, and I'm excited. I'm like,
awesome.
I'll eat 12 times a day. I do not care. Little meals are good. Mm-hmm. Do not starve yourself and then, you know, keep eating like that. Okay, not good. And yeah, somebody had an entity leave their back of their head. So thank you.
So can you patch that aura? She's saying, can Marlena patch my aura in the back of the head, please?
Yeah, that's Destin, right? Okay, so let's go. Woo! First of all, let's send in our little Roomba. We send in the Roomba to clear out all the energies and anything that thing did where it was rooted in. And clear out any worms and wormholes and any other energies that were attached to it and its root. And we're pulling that tail out. Energetic tail come out now. All the way out. Yeah, and I see it was from your father. So we're going to clear up your father as well, his energy. Deplug him from you and you from him in a loving way. Thank you. She doesn't need your help anymore. And we're going to bring in filling. We must fill in the hole first. We don't patch up a hole, then it's like a dent. We're going to fill it up now with golden energy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we can close it up. We seal up your brain as well. clearing the clutter and balance your brain back to its highest peak for you. Okay, so you should start feeling more clarity.
Yeah, so let us know, Destiny, how you're doing. She's already wrote in that she's really feeling the energy working.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I put the chat box up. I'm like, okay, I need to see this.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. That's great, Destiny. Thank you.
Beautiful name.
Yeah, right. All right, so let me see. Betty, oh, hold on one second. Thank you, she says, yes. So Betty has written back that I would never have thought of starting at the center. I love that. That sounds very freeing. Part of the living room is the center. I do want to put most of my crystals and statues there. So onto dusting and decluttering. Awesome. Good. Yes.
Yeah, that's the start. And then the Lakshmi statue would be in the center. And everything around her should be balanced. Okay? Balanced around her.
Right.
Or you may wake up in the morning and some of your stones are on the floor. That has happened. Okay? Things will fall off my wall. And I'm like, all right, you didn't want it there. So I remove it. All right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or you ever wake up and you're like, I know I put that over there and it's not there now. and you're like, okay. And then you notice it somewhere else. Okay. So they move things on you because they're like, this is stagnant over here. It needs to go over there. And they will do it for you. So, don't be surprised, especially working with me, because angels are on the job 24/7. And when you add the mandalas, Lakshmi comes in with her team. So energy is definitely shifting already.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So let's talk about the mandalas. So for those of you who are on the live page, you can just click on special offer. Those of you who are not, you can go to alara.at/show/mandala. No, Marlena8. alara.at/show/Marlena8. It's like mandala 8? No. And I'm just going to share the screen as well, just so that we have it here for people who may not be able to.
I got to pull it back up here.
Give me 1 second so I can share my screen. Where is it? Here we go. So what we did this time was we have the mandala special, the Sacred Mandalas package, and we're also offering up again, for those of you who are interested, the Feng Shui packages, Feng Shui package A and B. So they're all here as well if you would be interested in those as well. So Marlene, let's talk about these sacred mandalas. And hopefully yeah, okay, perfect. I'm just checking really quickly. It's like, let me just double check something.
Yeah, okay. I had to pop over a page. So anyway, this is the first time, all right, that I'm ever offering my sacred channeled mandalas, okay? Each one is energetically empowered with Lakshmi's golden wealth boosting frequency. Now, wealth is not just money. Wealth is joy and peace and health and love, okay? And just beauty, all right? Beauty of life, okay? Life is wealth, all right? And Lakshmi means wealth, okay? Lakshmi energy is here and it will stay here. And wherever my mandalas are, that energy is just going to keep on flowing and growing. So I've used them personally, all right, to attract money, cars, homes, furniture, gifts, favor, bonuses, more business, clients, friends, a loving relationship, beautiful vacations, discount, real peace, freedom, better health like never before. And my clients and people that entered my life have experienced the overflow, is what I'm saying to you. So being in my presence, being on this call, you are experiencing some of the flow of it now. It's like a waterfall that flows from me constantly. So it just beautifully, flows out to everyone in my presence, no matter where I go. and nasty people get the opposite. All right. Just for your awareness here. So these mandalas, okay, took me a while to create each one. Uh, your collection of your mandalas are going to arrive from Alera into your email box. The reason I'm doing that is so you can have them right away. You can print them out, place them in a picture frame. You can size them for your own personal choice. So it could be 2x3s, 5x7, 8x10, 11x14, or poster size, wall size. Whatever you prefer is up to you, okay, to fit your space, okay? I even have one in my pocketbook in my car. They are special ones I created. So with each one of your mandalas, you are going to get a little divine instruction for each one. They must be placed in the correct Bagua area of your space. The Bagua area is going to be on a chart that you're going to get as well. So that comes with a little chart, so you'll know in your house where that area is for you, because every house is different. Every house faces a different direction. If your home seems to be missing one of those areas, okay, we can create that space, okay, in that section of the home. All right, so that one could hang on the side wall where that area should be. Okay, make sure the area is cleaned, okay, and decluttered for maximum benefit. So it might take you a little time, and it's okay. Lakshmi prefers her energy to be freely able to flow. If you are looking at like the sales page, okay, you will see the diamond picture. You might see a sample of one of the mandalas, and I added, and you can do this too when you get them, add some coins to your money part, okay? Or you can, add some money of any kind into that mandala for that area. So it's all up to you. And the mandalas benefit all within the auric field of their divine energetic flow. So wherever they are placed, as long as they're in the right Bagua area, they're going to benefit that auric field there. And that includes you, okay? So each person is going to receive a set of these for each room in their home, okay? If you are living with other people, we can work on that as well in your room, okay? So we'll set up your room to be feng shuied, all right? I have several clients that have that issue. And they are, learning to use the feng shui in their room and noticing a difference throughout the house as well. As an added bonus, what I am putting in here is an awesome MP3 companion to go along with the sacred mandalas. When you play this, it's 30 minutes. I say to you, sit down. It's very powerful. Healing and clearing is going on as we're working together with this MP3. We are clearing every part of you, every part of your home, and the land, okay? So that's like a blessing from me and Lakshmi, all right? So you're going to get double blessed today. It's a golden opportunity of a lifetime, all right? So like I said, I created them basically for my own personal use and experienced amazing results, okay? And just recently decided to share them with you and see what happens in your life, because I know that they are very powerful and they radiate this powerful golden energy. And when we add gold, okay, it brings healing. All right, years ago, and you can look it up about how they used to use gold and lay it on sick people and they would recover. So for some reason, with my healing gifts came these golden stars, golden energy, all right? Now it's, you know, golden mandalas, the power of Lakshmi, Lakshmi gold. So we're going to be utilizing that. And I also wanted to make available my previous package where we are helping people with my feng shui course. Very easy to work with in your life. I made it that way. The package A, all right, you're going to get a guide to your personal address, okay? Your address, the number has a frequency, and we want to know, does it match with you? If not, we're going to make it match. We're going to help you feel more comfortable in your space where you're living. Very simple switch. You're going to get a guide for your personal chi, okay, for you. A directional guide to proper feng shui for your home, combined with basic feng shui charts. You're going to have MP3s that I put in there to clear you and your family members and your home. MP3s for each area, okay? Also sending in a track here, which is bonuses. I added in bonuses, which everybody needs. Healthy eyesight, all right, relationships booster, you know, the children's booster. I added in for everybody a home entity cleanser track. We all need to do that randomly. We pick them up, you know, everywhere we go. There's entities everywhere, okay, good and bad ones. We don't want them. We only want our energy, all right? The bonus tracks added in here, break land and home curses, okay? So if there's curses on your land or your home left behind by other people by doing negative things there, we're going to break those, okay? Then we're going to...
I think those are part of package B, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have a vibrational force field protection. After we break a curse, we have to protect that spot, okay? So we're going to do that, and then we're going to have what I love to play is my high energy motivational music, okay, which is dance music because it raises up your energy. Your brain and your body wants to move, it wants to dance. So even if you're sick and you put that on, your energy is going to lift up, and inside of you is going to start dancing. Your cells are going to start rejuvenating. It's really awesome. So with A, you're going to basically be getting the Chi guides, and I believe there's 2 MP3s with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And then with B, you're going to get all of A, and you're going to get, you know, every track to clear every corner of your home. So for your wealth corner, your career corner, your fame and fortune corner, which is your business corner, your health corner, which is the center, your healthy yin and yang booster, that's got to be balanced out, okay? Your healthy glow booster, you want to look healthy, radiant, you want to feel good, that's for that. Healthy eyesight, like I said, you're going to get a relationship booster, okay? A children's area booster, a wisdom, higher educational booster, where you're going to feel like creating finally, okay? That's, you know, that's where these mandalas came in. My wisdom center went way up, the vibration, I started creating beautiful things. So here we go. And then helpers and travel booster. Do you like to travel? Would you like to travel? Would you like more clients? You know, that's the area we want to work on there. Then we're going to, like I said, cleanse all those entities off of you and off of all the items in your home, your animals included, the walls, the ceiling, the floor, every part is included. Breaking all the curses, putting a beautiful protection field around you, and then playing the beautiful high motivational music. A lot of people don't even know what kind of music to play. They play that la la la, and wonder why they're so tired, right? So I come in and I'm like, good morning, you ready to exercise? That's my energy 24/7. People are like, wowza, all right? They can't always handle me, all right? Which is okay.
Right.
I just calm down into a lower vibration, but not down to theirs, you see. But just enough where they can just settle in a little bit, and I boost them up slowly, and then they're like all on, you know, happiness field, and then they're all full of energy. It works. Yeah, so utilizing the feng shui package can literally change your life overnight. All right.
Yeah.
It has worked, Alara, within 9 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So depending on the mess, depending on the negative energy that we have to deal with, all right? So if you feel in your life that there's a stuck problem, that's the first area you want to run to, all right, and clean it up. You want to know where that is in your house and outside your house, all right?
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, energy comes from outside first, right? So we want to make sure that the outside of our space, you know, is clear, all right? So if you got a lot of garbage hanging outside, weeds, you know, you want to take time and clear that too. Usually a weekend's good if you got a big mess or something like that. But I start, because when you look at a room and it's really clogged with a bunch of junk and you're like, I'll get to that tomorrow, procrastination. Never get to it, and it's like you walk by it and you're like, ugh. Immediately your energy just drops. You're drained.
Absolutely. It's true.
So what I say is turn on motivational, upbeat music. You should be dancing. Yeah, celebrate good times. Come on. Okay. Beat it, whatever. Okay. Go in that room. As you step in that room, grab the first handful of stuff and move it out of that room. Okay. You have just moved energy.
Right.
You have just began to move the clutter. Move it out.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, just start moving it out. Say, you're going. Okay, and if that's all you can do that day, wonderful for you. Congratulate yourself, because sometimes you are so drained in a house, you don't even know what's wrong with you. I felt good before I moved in here. Now I feel like crap. I don't have any energy. You know, I'm not motivated. I'm sick. That's because of that. Okay, clutter bugs. We need to come in with energetic raid and spray and just clean it out. Yeah, so the first thing is we want to work with your team, your angel team, to encourage you, to motivate you, to get you going. And Lakshmi will come in and start to implement, you know, ideas. Move this, do that. And you'll wake up with a mindset, with a goal. And you'll be like, wow, you know, and you'll have inspiration to go move something in your house, okay? Or to go clean something, dust something, all right? It's not like you got to run through the whole house and clean it wall to wall unless you got super energy. That's wonderful. Some people do. But I say start in a small room, all right? And if you have an area, like I said, if it's your wealth that's having a problem, you know, your wealth stopped up, you want to learn where them areas are in your home. Right?
Yeah.
And run to them first and say, you're getting taken care of now. Okay. How desperate are you, all right, to see results in that area? All right. That was my question. All right. When I moved in to this new space. All right. The house was feng shuied already, but I moved some of their stuff outside, gave it away, got rid of it, whatever. Only brought a couple of my items here. Okay. Then, you know, as we grow, we start decorating and whatever. Then I'm like, nope, don't need you anymore. Give it away. Go away. I just keep uplifting my atmosphere here all the time. You can walk through my house. You don't trip over nothing. There's no shoes by the door. There's no coat rack there. Yeah. So when I come in my house, I breathe in. What's the energy in here? Feels comfortable. All right. If it doesn't, I find out why. All right. So that's what this whole package is for. It's for helping people to actually receive what they're supposed to be receiving, but something, okay, even though we did all this clearing and healing work and everything, had sessions and MP3s, why it's not working, right? We cleansed us, and then we're coming back into that old energy. So we never really got out of it. We need to get rid of the old energy that we're living in, and you'll see results really quick within 9 hours, 9 days. Some people take a little longer because negative beliefs, or they just didn't move that clutter yet. Okay.
So, you know, every time you come on, it always makes me look at my space and see, what can I change? What can I move? What can I get rid of?
Well, the picture behind you today is really beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And
my angel picture.
I think it changed that from the last time we were on, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because I was on the other wall, now I'm on this wall. Yeah, definitely. Oh. I wonder what else is going to change now.
You moved you already,
yeah.
You know. And now you have your husband coming in, pat your forehead and turn the lights on. So it's the energy of love just radiates through your house. And so when you come on, that love energy just flows across the Zoom channel here.
That's true. Yes.
And, you know, we want to also remove any jealousy, envy. We want to clear that out. All right.
Yes.
All right. Because sometimes people will say, I wish I had a man like that. I wish I had a wife like that. We don't want your wife. We don't want your husband. We want the one for us. Okay. You
definitely don't want a wife like me. That's for sure. I can tell you that.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people get jealous if you got, you know, this or that.
Yeah. You definitely want to have a husband like mine. Definitely. If I could clone him, you know, and, you know, offer him up, I would.
Yeah. It's just like,
the best.
You know, somebody wins the lottery. You say, oh, I wish it was me.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Not all the time. Okay. Depending on what the outcome would be for you. And when you see the outcome for some of them, okay. I had a cousin whose husband won the lottery. They wasted all the money. Now they got bill collectors chasing them. You see, you don't want that because your vibration was not really ready to receive that all. So it wasted it.
Yep. True.
Right? Yep. Right. So the better thing is to just sit back, be empowered for you, set your own goal. All right. Write your own list of what kind of spouse you want to have, or friends you want to have, or a job, or home, or car, or whatever that is. You might even want a beautiful garden, like some of the callers. You know, beautiful animal.
A puppy like mine. You might want to have a cute little puppy like mine.
Right, or a little cuddly kitten, or, you know, fish tank. Some people want fish, you know, things like that. It's just wild. Some of our goals are, you know, to somebody else would be dumb, right? And to us, they're just like amazing things. So that's what's so cool about us, because we are so unique and powerful that we can choose anything we want. Okay. And I'm choosing today to add some roses into my kitchen table. Lakshmi and Mother Mary love roses. So I'm going to bring in myself a bouquet of roses. See, I would ask, you know, a man to bring them, but, you know, I'll go choose my own because I'll get them.
Yeah, and you know, I was just gonna say, Lakshmi also really likes pink lotus flowers. So if you have pink lotus flowers or a pink lotus picture, a pink lotus, you know, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I have wow, actually a seed to plant lotus flowers. Is that amazing?
Nice, awesome.
I think you can get them on eBay, everybody.
Wow.
And they were really reasonable. Yeah, so I have to plant them, and they have to be planted a certain way, like really, like not deep in the soil, because they're like this cup,
Right.
and they grow right on top of that soil, and it's really awesome. You just reminded me of that. And the doggy's like, hey, mommy.
He wants to go out, but there's something wrong with his leash, so Daddy's fixing the leash. And he's like, I want to go. Let's go. I see you with the leash. I want to go. Let's go. And Daddy's fixing it.
Oh, he's fixing it, so he's saying, you're going to take me out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Happy to go. See, when a dog is happy, their tail goes, they bark, they let you know. All right? Yeah. And us people, when we want, sometimes when we want to say something, we just freeze up.
Mm-hmm.
But a baby lets it all out. A dog, a cat, they let it out. A bird sings every day. Even if it's raining and lightning on them, they're singing.
Exactly.
And us humans sit here and complain.
So no more complaining. So that's the challenge. One of the challenges from Marlena is no more complaining. You want to, if you want to have Lakshmi, be in your house, be in your aura field, work with you, you can't be complaining. Lakshmi also is all about taking action, choosing what you want and moving forward. It's not about complaining and sitting still, right? That's part of our own responsibility too. So Lakshmi works with you to create the life that you desire.
Yeah, so if you have a chronic pattern of complaining, you see, we want to work on that. All right. Sometimes we grew up with that, narcissists, and complainers, and that's all we knew. That's all we learned. And I used to find myself complaining a lot when I had depression.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when I shifted out of that, I was like happy. People say to me, are you drunk? I'm like, no.
I'm just happy.
Because I am so happy all the time. I laugh at nothing,
Yeah.
I'm laughing at your husband patting your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And you saying I got a shiny forehead, and I'm laughing because it's joyous things,
Right. Yep.
And working with some of the healers and some that were on your show years ago, they also helped me to what do you want to call it? Maybe make a set point of joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it locks in. So somebody could pass away, which they have, of course, and I could leave there, and a couple hours later, I can laugh.
Right.
And say, I'll see you again.
Exactly. And you
will.
will.
I've been doing it for 2 years, crying 2 years. I said, that's got to stop.
So I just wanted to share really quickly. Angela wrote in the chat, and I'm glad she's laughing about it. Chronic pattern of procrastination.
Yeah, I have a list over here that I wrote down between last night and today. Time wasters. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Procrastination, being stubborn, being negative magnets, like you draw the negative to you. Control, hesitant, reluctant, resistant, self-sabotage, rooted in fear.
So let's not talk about it. Let's just clear all that right now, Marlena.
All this stuff that I wrote down is what we're going to clear. Yeah, big thing is fear, right? And unwilling to try something new came up real strong for this call. So all that stuff where something comes in to waste our time, like negative thoughts, like you were speaking of.
Yeah.
Procrastination, laziness, couch potato. We'll add that in.
Yes, let's do that.
All right. So
binging on Netflix.
Yeah, Facebooking.
Yeah, I'm less on Facebook now, but
yeah, but you have to be on just to do your business. So that's different. It's not, you're not on there playing games and telling people what you're doing every minute. So anyway, let's run an energetic healing throughout everybody right now, throughout your energy systems, your minds. Wow. Clearing out all those patterns, resistance to clearing that out now. Resistance to receiving change and upgrades, clearing that out now. We're clearing out the procrastination energetics, the patterns to it. where you learned it from, the root of it, the root of the root of the root of the root of it, clearing that out of your feet, causing your feet to now move forward with ease and grace. Motivation, adding that energy in now, right now, and all the people that, wow, have received clearings and healings and all that, that those would actually start to work. Okay, all that stagnancy, the energy, the fear that they won't work, the complaining that they didn't work right away, microwave society, we clear that now. The anger about it, blaming the healer, clearing that now. It was all subconscious beliefs in the way. So we have to get to the root of them things, which sometimes takes, a while to clear out those. We're going to clear out the need to worry, the need to suffer, the need to complain, clearing that now. Through all lifetimes, generations, realities, it's stuck in different lifetimes. Calling back your peace from that lifetime, your strength, your joy, your empowerment. Releasing you from the, wow, this is an energy of hunger. A hunger and want, overspending. Clearing that from you now, shopaholics. Yeah, clearing that now. Gotta have it mentality right now, even if it puts you in debt, like you gotta buy that shiny thing, that bauble, that car, the most expensive phone because everybody else has it, competing with the Joneses. We're gonna clear that now. Jealousy, clearing now. Fear and depression, clearing all that energetics now. The root of it, the why of it, clearing that now. Wow. There's a lot of self-sabotage, clearing that now. Wow. Yeah. And my mother had this, so I got to have it. Clear that now. That's not true. Clearing out all the energetics of the matrix, basically, of the amount that your father made. Any of that persona that got stuck on you, that you can't make as much as your dad because he was the head of the household, and that would not be nice to do to dad, embarrassing him. Any of that subconscious belief systems programmed in, we're clearing that out of all of us right now and bringing in the golden truth right now, replacing all that we cleared with the golden truth.
And can you clear out polarity consciousness?
Yes. And speed it up. Clearing that out now and speeding it up. Bringing in a, wow, a new consciousness now, awareness now. Wow, the universal awareness now of what it is, what the truth is about you, who you are, how beautiful you are, how powerful you are, how lively you are, how loving, and wow, how loved you are. And anyone out there listening is receiving this right now. No matter what time it is, it doesn't matter. And your animals are also receiving what they need right now as well. And then your pocketbooks, everyone, your wallets, they need to be decluttered. Just came to me. Lakshmi is telling me you got to clean your pocketbook and wallet out. There's gum papers, receipts, bent up, torn up money in there. Clearing that. Yeah. It's a lot of energy moving right now. There's some doubt. Yeah, there's some doubt here. 3 or so people have doubt that this will ever work for them because of their subconscious belief. Nothing ever worked for them. Why? We're going to clear out that and the why. And the what if it does work for you. Wow. Expedite it. Yeah. And one more sweep again through the auric field, the biofield, the rhythms in the body. Wow, tapping into your own personal rhythm. Like a Lara. Wow, your rhythm is like C plus on the, we'll just say on the piano scale.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a high C.
Okay. Awesome.
Like, so if you listen to music probably with that in it, angelic music, it lifts you right up.
Mm.
So
Awesome.
everybody has that where you're drawn to a certain frequency, a certain smell, a certain sound, a certain pitch, a certain element, which makes you feel good. Like I can go near the ocean and I can be in physical pain or emotional problem and I stay by the ocean for 10, 20 minutes. So I'll go on. You see, so everybody should be in their own element, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how, you know, Creator created us so unique, so different, so special that everyone needs to know. You do not need to copy anybody else. Okay? Just be you and thrive and be alive, okay? Every day, be alive to your best of your ability. Smile more, laugh more, okay? Act like a kid again. Enjoy your life because it's the only one you're going to get, okay, to do this in right now, okay? Wow. So a lot of that energy is shifting out. There's still like a little bit of heaviness there on some of the people, like a cloud of energy. And that's going to, yeah, that's going to take a little work using the feng shui and the mandalas to help them shift that. A couple other ones, their space is pretty much ready for the mandalas.
Awesome.
Right? Yeah. Is there a lady like named Betty or something on this call?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is she able to talk?
I don't think so. She has been writing in, but I don't know if she can talk. Betty, if you're here and you want to unmute yourself.
Oh, there's Betty. I didn't know what they both liked roses. Okay. Something about Betty. I don't know what it is. Is there a question on your heart, Betty?
Oh, there you go. She's unmuted. Go ahead, Betty.
Yeah, I was concerned. I was actually kind of concerned about the portals in my condo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, so they're telling you now to get the feng shui package B.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. See, my eyes are closed, and I'm not even looking at the screen, and I'm hearing Betty, Betty. I go, is there a Betty on it? And then I look up, and I don't see it because there's a million names in front of me. And yeah, so see, grab that package B, okay, where I actually will close them with you. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we'll remove the entities, okay, that are hanging out under the house and they keep coming up through. And so do you feel a lot of negative energy there?
No, I felt it more when I was staying with my mother at her house, taking care of her. There is someone that lives beneath me.
Yeah, that's probably the problem.
Yeah, because this, my condo is very light. My mother's house was real dark. But this house is, I mean, it's very light. It's almost extreme. It's so opposite.
Yeah, well, you know, you feel it. And then sometimes we don't realize it. But the home, like you have somebody under you, probably somebody on sides and maybe above, I don't know. But
Yeah.
That energy from you leaks down to them, and then theirs leaks up to you, and we don't want that. Okay.
Oh, uh-huh.
Keep and sustain your own energy. Also, it needs to be cleared because there, like I said, there's a couple portals open, but there's also some like dark energy hanging out, and it's like hidden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they kind of hide out, and it's almost like they're waiting to do something. You know what I'm saying? So we want to stop them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like nasty little teenagers.
Oh.
That's what I'm picking up on, Betty. So I wanted to call you out because, you know, I'm very like intuitive and clairvoyant. So I can see it, hear it, sometimes smell it. So it all depends. But with you, it was your name, Betty. I'm like, okay. So now we know what that is, and now we can put an end to it.
Okay. Because I do a lot of protection, though, a lot of, you know, clearings and protection and everything. So I've always felt really safe here.
Yeah, you're safe. It's just that they've been hanging out there for a while.
Oh.
It's not they were there before you.
Okay.
Previous occupants, and you know they don't want to leave, and you're like pushing them down, and they pop back up.
Oh, okay.
And then we want to just close it, get rid of them.
Okay.
So you're not going to have to be sitting there thinking you got to protect yourself so
Right.
much. Okay. You won't have to do that so much. And then setting up the energetic mandalas afterward will really keep that condo, you know, safe, protected, aligned for you. All right. Because each set is intended for one space and for each individual. So as each package sells, that package is energetically aligned for that person and their space. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And each week, or sometimes sooner, Lakshmi starts to upgrade it and shift things as needed. And so we can just like go about our lives now. We don't have to keep going crazy anymore. So that's why I utilize these, because I don't have time to be sitting here day and night, you know, clearing and cleansing and protecting. It's too much. It's tiring. And I asked for something specifically. I said, what else can I do in this space? You know, because I have an apartment attached to the back, and their energy kept coming through here, you know, and causing havoc. So that has stopped. And yeah, so life has gotten a lot better since a couple years now that I've been using these. And then recently I added a couple more new designs, and like I said, I started getting more invitations, and I got, you know, invited on a couple of dates, which is it's not even something I was looking for. So
awesome.
Yeah, romance started coming in, like, hello, whatever. I'm game. You want to buy me dinner? That's fine. You know what I mean? Whatever. And see what happens, you know?
So I have a comment, I guess you could say, not really a question, from Angela. She was saying that, you know, the clearing that you were just doing, it was really cool. She resonated with it, especially the clearing about fathers. And she said, mine keeps saying we will always be poor. And she said, sad, but once you know better, we clear it with joy, right?
Yes, well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was their ancestors, you know?
Yeah.
They had a struggle, so we were clearing a lot of struggle. And now we realize that we are the master of our own universe, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
You are creating your own universe every day. So what kind of universe would you rather have? You know what I mean? A blessed, a happy one. So you create happiness by start smiling, number one.
Oh, Angela's always smiling.
And laughing and
Yeah.
playing. creating, utilizing your day to the, you know, best and highest good for you. All right. Because everybody's different. Like you might like to just hang out and play with your dog, and someone else would say that's boring. I'm going to the beach. I'm going, you know, yoga. I'm going dancing. Right. The other parties, other people are out there partying. That's their fun, you know. So I don't judge them. I don't judge anybody because we are all so beautiful and energetic. So use your energy for something good.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to say also, after that process, the clearing process that you just did, Lisa wrote in that she feels lighter, but there's a little heaviness in her chest.
Yeah, because that is the emotion. Okay, you're holding in some negative emotions. Tears are being held back. Like a grieving widow syndrome is what I'm picking up there. So I don't know if you're grieving a loss of a loved one, grieving the loss of a relationship that's deep in there. So if you can work on letting that go, then it would open up your heart space for you. All right.
Awesome.
Because that would take a session and go deep, 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 you know. And
yeah.
I don't want to be doing people's personal laundry here so much. But if anyone else wants to like speak, you know, please do.
Well, Linda's asking if you could tell if there's anything hanging around her that's not good. Oh my God, why can't I read? Could you tell if I have anything around me that is not good?
Yes, there's always things around us that's not good. But let me tap in here. It's like the radio station broadcasting out your vibration to the universe. Yeah, let's see. Going track backwards here, and we see that there's some guilt and shame energy and blame energy from some past experience that you felt like you need to escape. So you kind of locked yourself up in this energetic enclosure. And the universe is saying, free the slave. Yeah, and I hear all these, you know what I mean? It's almost like going back in medieval times, you know? Free the slave, you captured the wrong person, stuff like that. So there's a lot of yelling going on, almost like a war scene. So there's some energies that are like hanging around, following this dear one.
So Linda, you asked, now you heard.
We want to, you know, work with the feng shui package to clear her of that. Okay. And package B definitely has some great tracks to help anyone who feels that, you know, like they're carrying baggage, entities, you know, stuck energy in any spot in their life. So if something's not flowing, we want to get it growing. Best way.
There's a question from Sunshine. She says, I'm still feeling heaviness around my jaw and mouth. Can it be karma or just stuck emotions? Is this for a personal session, right? I'm not sure what that means, but feeling heaviness around her jaw and mouth, can it be karma or just stuck emotions?
It is like stuck emotions. Wow. 5. I'm getting 5 lifetimes ago. Yeah. So well, if that person, Sunshine, wow, let me see. Yeah, she can work with the Mandalas, actually. Start clearing up that space in her home as well to help her to speak up for herself now.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it goes really deep with her. So that energy will start to lift and shift, because when we're moving energy, it shows up to the surface a lot of times as pain or pressure or heat or cold or chills or yawning, whatever, be released, okay? So don't get afraid when it arises up. You're not having a healing crisis or being attacked by, you know, negative beings or anything. Right. It's energy that was brought up to the surface by a trigger that I said, okay? The heart wall, all right? You didn't speak your truth way back when. So that comes up. And yeah, I see Lakshmi is hammering away at it right now. So let her do what she's doing. And then grab the mandalas for you, Sunshine. I like that name, Sunshine.
Yeah, nice.
So let's add Sunshine into her life.
Yeah, it was from a past life, definitely. I think Marlena said 5.
Yeah, I'd say like 5 lifetimes ago. Yeah.
5 lifetimes ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See, women were shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up. You're not allowed to vote until yesterday, 99 years ago, was the anniversary date when women got to vote 99 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Amazing, right? Yeah. So next year, what's today? Oh, 26th of August, every lady that's still here on the earth can celebrate with me. That is 100 years that we got to vote next year. So amazing. I hear these beautiful things on the radio, you know, I'm like, yay. So every being on this call, you know, has a right to vote for their joy and their blessings, okay? So you can put your, you know, hand up and say, I vote yes. Or my, whatever that is, if you want wealth, joy, success, great relationship, whatever, you know, vote yourself in with a yes. So the universe is looking down at you going, okay, they're saying yes, they want this now, right? So we're ready to receive it.
Yes, 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 yes.
So anybody else want to speak, that'd be good.
Yeah, we have a few more minutes. If anybody has any other questions or comments that they'd like to share.
Yes, I do.
Hi.
Hi, yes. I wanted to ask about, you know, being someone that allows and feels worthy, because, you know, for me, worthiness is my biggest setback. It's like I can manifest little things, you know, inconsistently, but to really feel worthy of a big gift and, you know, to hold on to it is something for me that it's like a fish out of water.
Yeah, because you know, you grew up to believe that you were supposed to basically share everything and give it away. So you want to shift that out of you and know that you are allowed to have beautiful things and feel worthy. And success is your divine birthright, okay? So work with the mandalas, okay? Because having that energy in your space is going to really help you, all right? It gives you inspiration, a new mindset, all right? You'll feel better. You'll know the truth. It'll just start showing up. You'll start feeling it. It's like nothing else. Wow. It's like nothing else that you need to do. Okay. It's your turn to actually receive. Yeah. So that's what I'm picking up, because you've been like pouring out all this energy and worrying. And Lakshmi is saying, come and receive.
Nice. Yeah. Good. Come and receive. So yeah, so when you're calling in Lakshmi, you know, because like she's willing to work with all of you, willing to, you know, co-create with all of you, call her in and start to have that relationship with her. So part of it, it does start with the home where you live, and it also starts with your own energy. You know, are you positive? Are you, you know, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about the world? You know, we talked about not complaining anymore, doing a little bit of cluttering, decluttering, and cleaning up, right? That's going to help too. And just asking her to come in and help you to see life in a more prosperous way and in a more abundant way. Right, Marlena?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So wherever you're at, whatever level you're at, allow yourself to receive. Okay. Allow yourself to be open up now. Like I said, we're in this month of August where the energy really shifted to be real. Okay. To be honest. And a lot of people were getting so emotional this month. And that's why those negative emotions were coming up, and they're coming up to get out and clear, so that when you do set a goal, that you actually manifest it. You start taking action, immediate action. It's like a helicopter came down today and landed here and said, here is your solution. Okay. And they just hand it to you. Say, here's your solution now. All right, to that agonizing question or issue. And we're handing it to you in 2 different ways. Okay. So, you know, you have the option, the choice to grab a hold of that, jump in the helicopter and take a fun ride instead of one of those rides that we all been through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many opportunities pass us by every day, all right, because we don't see them. We don't want to hear them. We don't take a chance, all right, and we wish we did, all right. Down the road, we say, oh, dummy me, you know, I should have done that. Well, today I don't want you to do that no more. I want you to take action for yourself, all right? No one else is gonna. You got to live your life to the fullest now. No one else is going to live your life for you. You are living your dash, okay? The dash in between the date, okay, when you were born here on this planet and the date when you're leaving the planet is your dash. So how are you going to fill in that dash? What are you filling it up with right now is a question, and why? Okay, and what would you rather fill it up with? Let's have that, right? Let's have that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And more of it, more of it, okay? And let it spill over to other people like I am doing when I come on these calls and create videos. Yeah, but I would love to hear people's experiences, you know, how their life shifted. I mean, on this call, many people felt better. And that's just from talking.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I love it. We also have a lot of men, which I draw men to the calls, which is something that other speakers are really shocked about. But that's the angels and the energy and the love that's just there. And we nurture everybody, you know, we welcome you all in. Nobody's any different from anybody else. We're just these glowing beings of light bouncing around with joy in our hearts, and you know, our lives are radiating that gold. So believe it or not, you are gold. You are pure gold. Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely, we are. And that's the thing. Once you start to embrace the energy of gold and knowing that you are that vibration and frequency of gold, and embodying that, you know, the energy of Lakshmi is always with you and within you, you'll start to see the different opportunities in front of you. You'll start to see also what needs to be changed, what you can do different, right?
Exactly. So how many people on this call have actually benefited from just being here today? That would be a good question.
Yeah, so you want to type in the chat, how many of you, you know, got some benefit from Marlena today? I know, I know definitely, you know, so many of you have.
Yeah, it's always nice to hear, you know, Lisa, Betty, of course.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I know I did. I thank you so much, Miss Magical Marlena. You truly are irreplaceable. You really, break that bondage and make sure that we can sustain, our liberation on all levels. So that is just really something that I know to stand in my power. Nobody can ever take from me. Thank you so much.
Right.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
So any of the men here that are listening in that would like to just say something, you can unmute yourself quickly, speak, or forever hold your peace.
I love that. So all the people that are typing in, yes, 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 yes. And then Anne said, I definitely received a lot of benefits from this call. I did throw away lots of receipts in my purse. I feel much lighter. Awesome.
Yeah, you will feel lighter. So will your person. Then the universe can fill it up with something better. Yeah.
Awesome.
Same with guys with their wallets. Okay, get your wallet cleaned out.
Yeah.
Put your money all in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
Front of the wallet. Always have some kind of money in your wallet, and not ripped and not bent and not taped. Okay, because that, that's yucky energy. If I get a ripped bill, I'll go to a store and buy some, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, and I do that a lot. I clear out my purse, I clear out my wallet, take out all the old receipts, and throw them away. And I always make sure that my bills are facing one way, one direction. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. We learned that on the last call, but a lot of people are here that are new.
Yeah.
And it's a little like nuggets, golden nuggets for everybody.
Exactly.
Those silent listeners.
Yes.
We know you're there. We know you want to say something.
Yeah.
Heart, and you can type it in the chat box quickly before Lara's husband rings that wonderful dinner bell, and we're all going over there to eat.
Exactly. Yeah, because he's going to be showing up soon. It's like, have some food, because it's like, it's that time, beyond that time, but, I always like to eat after.
I look at the clock. I'm like, yes, it's getting close to that dinner bell for her. And then other people, it may be their time for bed. And other people, it might be early morning for them because of the summit is global, which is so awesome.
Yes, exactly. We're everywhere.
People benefit from your personal little calls you have all the time with them. So they're here enjoying these Lakshmi vibrations today too. So it's awesome, Yes,
I love it. Yes, and thank you so much. And thank you everybody too for all your questions and comments as well. Because Lakshmi is a powerful force in the universe. And when she begins to work with you, when you invite her into your space, into your heart, into your life, things will start to change. So I'm so glad that Marlena, asked her to come forward today for all of you in this call to share in some of that golden energy from Lakshmi and the prosperity and the good fortune. It's like, yeah, brilliant. So yay for that. And thank you, Marlena, for sharing the 2 feng shui packages again and the new sacred mandala package. That's brand new. That has not been shared anywhere else by Marlena yet, as far as I know. So
no, just here and with you, because I had to send it to you. But other than that, the mandalas, like I said, can be printed out immediately and put in place. Okay, real quickly for you. You can make them any size you want. Okay, they can be wallet size for your space. Okay, they can go on your little bedside table, in them little picture frames or whatever. Dollar store, everything's $1. It has those frames, so it's pretty reasonable. You know what I mean? Yeah. So after a few days, you will notice, and some people say that's weird, that's odd, that happened, or that person just called me, or I got this job suddenly. It's amazing how quickly sometimes this works.
Exactly.
So I'm having a fun time with mine. I mean, Lakshmi keeps saying, move that one over there, bring that one over there. So I'm like, okay. And when I do, something different happens. It's like, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, sudden date. I'm like, I wasn't looking for a date. I was creating and cleaning some of my office up because I want to rearrange some stuff. And I'm getting asked out on dates. I'm like, okay, take a break, go out to date. Why not? Free dinner. You know, and yeah, you always, you know, act on that opportunity that comes. When it's a good opportunity, act on it quickly.
Yeah.
Because it passes you by, it goes to somebody else.
Exactly. You have to take action, and Lakshmi is all about taking the action. And so I just saw from Anne as well. She said, I received support today of a financial nature that I had wished for. So that's awesome. That's perfect timing for you, right? That's brilliant for you. So I'm happy for you there, Anne. Thank you for sharing that.
May it be stretched, you know, multiplied kind of. So it's stretched out. Okay.
Yeah, maybe, maybe that financial support be double, triple, 10 times.
Yeah, I like to say, you know, stretch it out so it lasts longer. So it covers whatever it was supposed to, but there's some left over.
And more, yeah, exactly. More.
And then you utilize that, and maybe put a couple of dollars in what I call my fun jar, okay? And don't touch that money and let it add up for a year. You'll suddenly be able to do something fun at the end of the year.
Absolutely. Or just, you know, and that's the thing. It's like sometimes you don't even realize how much you're collecting once you start doing, you know, a small little habit like that, you know?
Yeah, a little jar of money, $1 or $2, whatever, some coins, whatever from your country.
It adds up.
It does. It does add up, because a lot of people say they don't have the money. I said, then every time you get some kind of money, even if you find it, put it in a fun jar, put it in a vacation jar. If your goal is to maybe buy a home or a car, make a jar for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then I loved what my ex-father-in-law used to do. He would buy a car and then pay it off, but keep it and still put aside the money he was paying for a car payment. So he always had the money to just walk in the place when that car broke down.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. He'd be like, new car, boom, and he would start over again. See, he had that, you know, upbringing from somebody. They taught him. So I learned certain things, you know, and he was fascinated by me because something would break. And I'd say, oh, well, who cares? I can replace that, but I can't replace the person.
Right.
So he was like really fascinated how my mind would work when something really beautiful would break in my life. And I'm like, oh, well.
It's just a thing.
Yeah, and I never had, you know, growing up, I never had really beautiful things unless I bought them for myself, really. So I learned to be an entrepreneur really young and work it, you know, and create it. So, you know, I never, you know, look back at it and say that was terrible or anything. It made me what I'm doing now. It made me who I am.
Absolutely. And so all of your experiences have gotten you to where you are now, who you are now. But moving forward, you can change your future. You know, so your future is not based on your past necessarily anymore, because you have choice in this moment. I love what Betty just wrote in the chat. This was fascinating about Lakshmi. I never knew that she was so active and powerful in so many areas. Absolutely, she is. Yes. So call her in her energy. Call in that gold energy. Be in that energy all the time, more and more.
Exactly.
And so here comes my husband.
Yeah, so he's in the gold energy too. So you're going to probably have a meal with golden plates tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the dog is going to eat on a little golden dish, you know.
So I just wanted to remind everybody again about the 3 packages that are available for August from Marlena. They are available at alara.at/show/Marlena8. The 2 feng shui packages, A and B, and the new Sacred Mandalas package. So please do take a look at those, see which ones resonate with you, and start changing your space, start changing your life.
Exactly. So we're going to end our call today bringing in, wow, another blast of gold. Just awesome. Gold and golden stars all over all of us. and everywhere we go today. Yeah, and so it is. Wow.
So it is.
Woo!
Awesome.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much, Marlena. Always so much fun. And thank you, everybody, for being with us today, for co-creating this beautiful space, for letting go of some of that stuff that was holding you back, and opening up your heart and space to the energy of Lakshmi, the energy of gold, the energy of wealth. So thank you, everyone. And until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Bye for now.